In this video, I'm explaining the first step of building out the North Star blueprint. One aspect of that blueprint is the mission statement. Now, you probably heard this sentence often already. You know that big companies work with mission statements, but it isn't always that clear for every business how to use it. So this is a succinct video that will explain you why this matters and how we're going to build a mission statement for your business. Let's dive in. So first of all, a mission statement is actually the reason for your existence. No mission, no company. Even companies that haven't really expressed their mission statement, they actually have one. It's the whole reason why the company was founded in the first place. It comes from a deeper belief inside of us. Even though we can rationalize the start of our business with, there was a great gap in the market. We have the skills for it. There was just this opportunity that came up. Whatever we rationally come up with, we can only rationally come up with these things because it matches an inner belief inside of us. So your mission statement, obviously together with your vision statement later on as well, is the reason for existence. Now imagine you're getting people on board, right? Your company grows bigger, you get more and more people. How are you going to give them a purpose? Purpose is something that people are looking for in the job. It's already proven for decades in organizational psychology that when purpose is present in a business, engagement is up. People are more engaged, excited about why they are working in that company. So when we have a reason of existence, it is driving our people towards that North Star, hence why we call it that way. So number two is it guides strategy and planning, right? If you know what your destination is, then strategy is the way how you're getting there. And the plan is making sure you have the right resources in your backpack to make it through that trip. So when you have a mission statement, it gives you that direction. It guides you in going from A to B. Now, the third one, it drives culture. If you attract people that resonate with the reason why you exist as a business, then that the culture is already 50% built because you have this bunch of people together that believe the same thing and love doing the same thing and getting from where we are today to where we want to be as a business. And number four, it obviously inspires and motivates when you're working with a business that has a powerful mission. We'll come to an example in a short while why it inspires and motivates to have such a strong mission statement for your business. Now, a mission statement is built up of several aspects. It basically answers three fundamental questions. What do we do and why? And then we have to consider that the what goes deeper than, for example, delivering a product to our client, right? That's what we do. Now, what do we really do? Now, there's a much deeper answer to what we really do. The same as whom do we serve and why, right? Whom? Okay, our client. Yeah, but whom? Who is that person? Who is that business? Why is it that business? What do they have? What are the characteristics of that business that we wanna solve? We have a solution for. Whom do we serve and why? And the third is how do we serve them and why? How do we serve them and why? And then how, again, in a much deeper sense, like not from a perspective of we deliver the product through post. No. What goes much deeper, like what is the benefit our clients get from? What is the problem we solve in their life? How does their life looks like? In other words, how do we serve them? Okay? So that is the three fundamental questions that makes up a mission statement. Let me repeat again. What do we do and why? Whom do we serve? And how do we serve them? Okay? Now let me give you an example. I think that SpaceX has an incredible clear mission statement. Their mission statement is design, manufacture, and launch the world's most advanced rockets and spacecrafts. Okay? Let's analyze this mission statement together. We see design, manufacture, launch. We see rockets, spacecraft, and we see the world also in there. Let's break it down. What does SpaceX do? Well, they do rockets and spacecrafts. That's what they do. Okay? Whom do they do it for? Well, in this sense, they're doing it for the world. Not just for themselves, not for the shareholders, not just for the clients. They're doing it for the world. And how do they do that? Well, they design, manufacture, and launch. Right? Would SpaceX build a launch platform if they would only design and manufacture them and then sell them? No. So you see that their mission actually also drives the organization, because they will have a design department with design director and design processes. They have a factory where they actually build the stuff, the rockets, right? Manufacturing. So they have to erect all these huge factories there all around the deserts and, buy in the parts and then put them together. And so, drives their organization to have also this factory. And launch. So they need all this equipment to get the rocket from A to B and to set it up, to launch it. And you see, that's how they do it. That's how they do the rockets and the spacecrafts. For whom? For the whole world. Now, that's an example of SpaceX mission. We'll also look at their vision statement in the next step. Now, what is the belief behind this? Like, why do they do this? Well, Elon Musk is quite clear about this. When you see some of the interviews on the internet with him, he does it because he really believes that one planet is way too risky for the survival of humanity. That is the deeper why. That is where this mission comes from. The mission is almost the solution to their why. You see? One planet is too risky for survival for humanity. So what they're doing, they're building these rockets. We'll see in the vision statement later on why. But they're building these rockets because they believe that is going to be the solution to solve that one planet risk. Okay? Now let me give you another couple of examples. LinkedIn, quite a common known company to connect the world's professionals to make them more productive and successful. Okay? To connect the world's professionals to make them more productive and successful. What does LinkedIn do? Well, they connect. That's what they do. They connect. You see? They don't say like, I make my client happy. No, they connect. That's specifically what they do. To whom? Well, the world's professionals. All professionals in the world. Doesn't matter where you're living, in the countryside of India or in New York City, LinkedIn can serve you. That's whom they serve. How do they serve those world's professionals? They make them more productive and more successful. You see? They don't say, we deliver a platform. No, we make them more productive and successful. That's how they serve them. That's what I meant with like going a level deeper than just say like, we serve them with a platform or we serve them with a product, right? Let's take PayPal. To build the web's most convenient, secure, and cost-effective payment solution. What do? Well, they build a payment solution. Whom do they serve? It's not written here, but you can imagine it. Everyone making payments on the web. Yeah, it's the web payment solution. So everybody who makes payments on the web is served by PayPal. How? They serve them by convenience, security, and cost effectiveness. They don't say, we have a platform for you to make payments. They serve them to convenience, security, and cost effectiveness. Now let's take Uber. Also, this is a bit longer mission statement, as you can see. Uber is evolving the way the world moves by seamlessly connecting riders to drivers through our apps. We make cities more accessible, opening up more possibilities for riders and more business for drivers. Quite a complex mission statement, but a good one to take because we can see that it still follows exactly the same structure. What do? Connect drivers and riders through their apps. That's what they do. Simple as that. To whom? Well, riders, drivers, and cities. They mentioned they're also serving cities in a way, by making it more accessible and more open up. How? They do that by more possibilities, accessibility, and more business for drivers. That's how they serve all their stakeholders. You see, this is a bit more complex one, but you can see it follows the same structure. Now, next up is your action drill to start drafting up your mission statement. And that we'll do in the Miro board. So go to your Miro board and you will be guided over there to follow all the next steps. Have fun.